Good day, guys. Been here. Last time we did this. We haven't finished it, so today let's just finish it. Okay. So first, we're going to fix an issue we had last time. So this U-shape element. So when we try to change so let's try this one. I think this is the width. Okay, so it's not following. So let's have a look. Edit type. So yeah, you can see these are not linked. So let's do this width. Let's link this width to the width of this family. So yeah, okay, good. So now the width of this U shape will follow the overall width. Okay, so let's try 700. Yep, so you can see it will always follow that. Let's just keep it at 600 for now. Okay, so the next another one. Let's have a test. Oh, hang on, there's no depths. So let's select one of this family and edit type. So we're going to link this one. So this is the depth of this U shape. So maybe I'll just create a new. Let's call it a D. And I'll use type and OK and OK. So now let's have a test of this parameter. Okay, it looks like it doesn't work. So which means we need to go into this family. So let's tab, select, edit family. So we need to have a look why it is not working. Okay, so this is the depth. Okay, so to test it, so let me just drag this away. Maybe drag it down, place it here. So if we drag it, let's just have a test. So I'll just use, you can move, let's move it up. Okay, so see, it's not following this one. Okay, so we need to constrain it. So let me just Control Z. So this reference plane will sit at this point. Okay, so now let's edit this extrusion. So usually to constrain an arc, you need to turn on the center mark. So usually this is one way to do it. So usually you do this and click OK. Oh, sorry. No, edit. Still go back to edit. And then once you turn on this center mark, so you can see this one, and you can use this one to control, but it will be quite complicated because you need to have a dimension from this point. So for example, to here, so this is offset, and then you also need to create a radius for this arc. Okay, so you and yeah, so it's quite complicated. So and you might need to use formula as well. But today I'm going to show you a little it's an easier one. Okay, so a little trick. So what we can do is actually, so let me just turn off this. Okay, so turn off the center mark. We don't need it. So we can do this. See here. So this arc. So go up to here and tangent to this reference plane. So what we can do is we can split this arc. Okay, split this one. So I'm just going to split here. Oops, split it and just that's fine on constraint. And I'm going to delete this part and then select this one and drag this to this point. And once you drag this point, see this lock, so we can just lock it. Okay, so now if I select this one, mirror it. Now let's have a look up. Lock this one as well. Lock the tangent. Toggle join tangency. Okay, so lock it. So now if I finish it and let's have a test again. So you will see this arc. So actually there are two, okay, quarter, and they will follow this reference plane. Okay, so see if I change this depth 600, now it will follow this. And also when you change the width, it will also follow, because when you change yeah, oh, I think it's only the depth. Anyway, so this is it, a little trick. So very simple, right? Now we can load this into here, and then we can go to family types. Now this time, when we change this depth, you will see it will change all the depths of the families. Okay, so good. And okay, so next task, let's have a look from the top. Yeah, all good. Another task today. So we fixed all these parameter issue or constraint issue, and then the last task today is we're going to create those vertical members. So I think this is a little bit tricky because of this arc here. So I'm going to I don't know which is the best way to do it, because I think it's a little bit hard to make it parametric. Or, I mean, when I say parametric, I mean if this need to be increased. So, for example, if these depths need to be increased to a very big number, it will be quite hard to still keep. So, for example, those vertical member at certain spacing and perfectly placed perfectly. So I think it can be quite hard. But I'm just going to show you if this dimension won't change much. Okay, so so for example, let's change this back to 600. So basically, roughly 600 by 600, okay? And then we're going to place some vertical. So because we also need vertical members on this part, so I think I think we can use face-based family. Okay, face-based family. So I'm going to just create one. So generic model face-based. Because this is just not a generic model. If we can use adaptive, if this is a mass environment, so I think we can use adaptive family and quite easily to place them using spacing. But because this is a generic model, we can't load a adaptive family in it, so we have to do it differently. So in this phase, so this is face-based family. So first we're going to place some reference plane. So basically, actually, instead of so normally we do extrusion. When we do extrusion, we always draw all these reference planes like this. So I'm going to use a slightly different way to model this one. Okay, so I wanted to model this so I can adjust the length in 3D view. So instead of use a reference plane, I'm going to use reference line. Okay, so it's very simple. I just draw. Doesn't really matter how long it needs to be. So, but I want it to be centered, and I'm just going to just mirror it down. So we have two reference line. Okay, so reference line, not reference plane. And also I wanted to just draw a reference line from this point to this, and I want to align them. So align this this end to this reference line. Okay, so now this is all we need, reference lines. And next, we just need to create a sweep. So sweep, I'm going to use pick path because we already have these reference lines. And then we can use edit profile. Okay, so either back or front, and I'm just going to draw a shape. I don't want to make it parametric, so I'll just roughly type in a number. So for example, 40 by 5. Yeah, that's okay. And then I'll just move this to center to this reference plane, and just onto this reference plane. Okay, align to this reference plane. So good, finish and finish. So now if we go to 3D view, you will see it's basically a flat plate. Okay, so start and end at these two reference lines. Now if we load, sorry, one, I forgot. We need to add a dimension to it and create so this is a dimension, and then create a parameter. So I'll just call it L and make it in instance. Okay, so okay. Now load this. Oh, hang on. Let me just rename it. Save as just on my desktop. I'll just call it family A1A. Okay, all good. Load this into this family. So now you will see we can place it on any surface, so flat or curved. So when it's on the flat, so maybe I'll just place it on here, and you can use space to rotate it. So I'll just place one here. So for example, maybe here, and place another one roughly here. Okay, and then we can just place space and place them on this curved what do we call this, frame. Okay, and then once again another one here and another one here. So roughly, so just place it, and you can also after you place, you can use your keyboard to move along this frame. Okay, so I think it's quite okay. So good. And then the next step is we can select. You can see this little triangular, so you can drag this back. So for example, I'll just zoom in a little bit, so I can drag. Hang on, I can't align. Oh yes, we can. So see, if we drag, move onto this edge, you can then lock onto this geometry. Because in 3D view you won't be able to align onto a reference plane, so this you will see this warning. Okay, so it's not recommended, but it will be fine. It will be fine in this case. If you really want to, instead of lock onto a geometry, an edge, you want to lock onto reference plane, you can do it in elevation. Okay, so let's try. If I go to let's say placement. Okay, so you can do it in here. So AL. This way you can pick the reference plane instead of edge of geometry, and then lock and see pick this one. So this is a reference line in this family, and then if you click on lock, same. Let's try again. AL. So this should be the anyway. So let's try this one. Drag this to on the. Looks like we can't. Maybe there's no. I think probably because there's no reference plane here. The only reference planes in the center. Let's try this. If I drag this onto the reference plane, so maybe let's AL, trying to pick. So this is a reference plane of this U-shape frame, and if I lock this, still this. that's okay. I think it's probably because we use reference line. But anyway, let's cancel this. I'll just I'll just go back to 3D view. Just ignore. Let's just ignore those warning for now. So you can try to log. Okay. That's fine. Drag this onto edge where it looks like, yeah, it's a little bit hard to find that surface. But yeah, basically, you can rotate. Sometimes it's hard to find. See, with this view, we can't align it to any surface. But if I rotate this, so look up and then, still not. Maybe rotate a little more. Still no. Interesting. I'm not sure why, but let's try. Nope, doesn't work. Anyway, so if this happens, so another way you can do it is go to elevation. Okay, go to elevation. So it's you can align in elevation quite easily. Okay, almost. Let's finish all these. Okay, so now let's go back to 3D view again. So this is all good, and then here, so can select them. We can drag this up so you can see. We can increase the. Oh, sorry, what's going on here? Go up. We have some issue here. Okay, so let's have a look what's happening here. So edit family. Why? So go to floor plan. So just let's have a look. So if I move this up, it's okay. If I move this down, still okay. I don't know. Close it, go back and have another try. Select this one, drag this up. Okay, it seems it's okay here, but once I increase this one, so constraint not satisfied. This is weird. I've never had this issue before. So see, let's go up here, still okay, but once I drag a little bit more, okay, so we need to find out what's going on here. Okay, so how about let's try if I type in a number here. Okay, an error occurred in family was automatically resolved but may require. So it seems there's some issue in this family. So okay, so let's have a look. Edit family. So let's go back and type 4 meter. Okay, doesn't work. 3 meter. It works. It works at 3 meter, but not 4. Why? Okay, so let's increase this a little bit. 3 still okay. 3 6 still okay. 3 9 still okay. 4 why? 3 9 50 works. 3 9 9 0 works. 3 9 9 9 yeah, 4 meter. It works. Okay. It works now. 3 meter. 4 meter. I have no idea. Anyway, let's load this back. Overwrite. try to do it again. Why? I have no idea. Anyway, let's just finish this family. Okay, so select all these, and I'll just drag this up and align and then lock onto this this surface. Okay, so the surface of this U shape frame. Okay, interesting. It works now. If you if you figure out why that happens, please let me know. Okay, so why previously it won't work when we try to increase the length, but now it works. I don't get it. Okay, last one, and that's it. So yeah, it's a cage ladder. So now let's have a play with the parameters. Yeah, I know these vertical member, they are not perfectly placed and they won't flex perfectly. But let's have some test. Okay, so first overall height. So if we lower this to 5 meter, yeah, good. And if we increase the width a little bit, so for 800 for example, yeah, so all the member will follow. But yeah, looks like we have some issue here because yeah, some of these frames just go crazy, and there's a gap there. So I think yeah, it's not perfect. You probably need to save as a different file. So if in case you wanted to have different model, and then you might need to manually adjust this frame. But let me just Control Z, go back to 600, which looks okay. And then if we want to change the depth of this, so slightly, and then you can also see these on the arc frame, they are okay, but because the gap, because we increase the depth, so we might need to adjust the gap, manually adjust this member to like even out all these spacing. Okay, so I think that's yeah, that's probably, yeah. If you want to add some more details, you can. So for example, the fixing the connection between these, you can just model them in if you wanted to. I think you can just go add into the U shape, so it will repeat on each one. Okay, and that's it. If yeah, I don't know what's the best way to model these so they can automatically placed onto this U shape and follow and with the perfect spacing. But if you find a way, found a method to do it, please let me know. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll upload this family for you so you can have a play. Okay, thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.